Even in Kano, the guy that was pretending to be Obi'S governorship candidate defected to APC. Mwogu. Okay, so what should we now do with that information if he moved to APC? The immediate past President General of the Igbo Delegate Assembly, Chief Chi Mwogu, has argued that the presidential candidate of the Nigerian Democratic Congress, NDC, Peter Obi, was disadvantaged during the 2023 presidential election by the absence of a strong political structure across much of northern Nigeria. If we should leave that political structure, people are just lying. All this, it doesn't have a structure, People have been shouting it doesn't have a structure since, but yet people are still trying to disturb somebody that does not have a structure. People do not want him to be on the ballot, but yet he doesn't have a structure. He did not have a structure. He won that 2023 election. And you know it, if not, you will not be running Neta now. It's because it doesn't have a strong political structure. I beg, speaking in an interview published by The Sun Nigeria on Sunday, June 28, 2026, Obi said Peter Obi entered the election without elected representative in many northern states, though a factor he believes weakened the Labour Party's electoral strength in the region. According to him, the party had no members in several state houses of assembly, the House of Representatives, the Senate, or among state governors in many parts of the north. Okay, we have heard you. All of them will just be shouting, he doesn't have a structure, yet he won in 2023. All of you know. If not, why are people so scared of free and fair election? Because you know that he is also going to win. Benedict says you are amongst the bad egg that we don't want in the leaders of New Nigeria. That is possible. Pastor Isaiah says you lie. Mention names. You are the only one now. Mention names. Benakasu says, what about you? Where is your structure? If you feel you are up to Peter's size, go and contest for president now, or any other position. You are too small to compare yourself with Peter Obi. Don Zunikon says the whole world is lying in the power of the wicked one, the father of lies. People who are controlled by the devil must lie to prove who controls them. I'm telling you, because this lie too much. Jones, he says, shameless dog eats dog generation. Huckleberry says everyone is sharp looking for their pocket. Abi now. Igwe says, forget about pretext. Defection or not, Dr. Kwakwa also holds the ace in Kano. His anointed candidate wins in the state. Paul Emeka said this one is talking about 2022 in an interview of 2026. Some people need to hire brain. No be small thing, they really need to. Archetype says, please sir, can you explain what you mean by political structure? Do you mean thugs and people you use to carry ballot box and rig elections? Or are you talking about spokesperson who go explaining to people the intent of the mandate? In Nigeria, when we say structure, we know there are riggers of election. Riggers of election. Jimoski says, all these idiots who are busy fabricating lies against the activities of Peter Obi, I wonder what their mission is. I've been to allow this fraud administration to continue. That is the reason why I'm not seeing any future in this country. Ignacio says, yes, he won landslide. Yes, he won. And they know he won. That's why their body know they can. Since, if Obi, they shall want to make sure that Obi is not on that ballot. This 2027. Or they don't want the election to shall take place. They are just trying everything possible. Because they know he won. They shout, it doesn't have structure. And then he says, why are you all afraid of Obi? You all fabricate lies behind to deceive the public. You are afraid because the election votes for the presidency is already divided regionally. Most of you are working in suspicions that Obi articulating and other minors might be saliently and silent articulating articulations away. Never you dare an obedient child when grace speaks. While we fry akara, Obi obeys the rules of the groundnut oil before grinded beans means for akara bread. which kind talk with this one? Aisha is still supporting Peter Obi, so Benakel says we cannot spare anyone who has a hand in terrorism. Says the time is now. This is still a warning from the time is now administration. Okay. Patrick says, who cares? Very few Nigerian politicians have conscience. I'm telling you. Tanta says Tinubu and Moda never won the 2023 election. Yes, and they know. They know it was a stolen mandate, rubber stamps by the judiciary. Today, he's appreciating them with houses. No be small. If you see the houses that he's appreciating judges with, hey, it is well. Only God will help us in 2027. Well, OC says there are no grounds in law that cites resemblance in logo as a point in law for INEC to register or deregister a party. All these are political gambits to weaken the minds of Nigeria who believed in the NDC candidates. But I can assure you all, we don't have, what we don't have is like in law. If it is black, it is black. If it is blue, it is blue. Even if NDC has only 3 months to prepare against APC, light must surely prevail against darkness. Amen. George Venture said, which one do we believe now? At one breast, they say people stole their mandate. At another breast, they agree they don't have structures. Who is agreeing that they do not have structures? They are talking rubbish. They stole the mandates. You that you are talking, if you know, or you don't know. I beg, go and sit down. The marker says it's not a do or die affair, but let Nigerians choose their leaders themselves, exactly, so that whatever the imported should be given to them. Don't choose Wike to decide the fate of millions of Nigerians. Babaluka says, if Tinubu na make a live free and fair election, do you get? People should let us have free and fair election. Let us go electronic. Let's go digital. Don't let us do paper voting where you be writing numbers. Let us vote. We have technologies in place and it will work. All this is not working. It's a lie. Let us do free and fair election and see who wins. Skype says, Uncle, what is your business over that? As many that is supporting this APC criminal administration will never see good in life. So be it. Amen. Ofama said, well, how does it concern you? I don't know. James Major says, I just can't find any meaning in this writing. Obi didn't contest for anything in the North. Haba. Join them. Jerry Nancy says, I've noticed that poverty has affected Nigerians mentally. That's what the politicians have succeeded in doing so that they can influence you with just 5k to get your vote. I'm telling you, that's why they want everybody to go and be selling akara. So that you can be poor and then they can be using 5,000 and rice to buy votes every time. His wife had advised people to start akara and kuli business, which her parents did. Jerry Nati says, we won't go, okay, yes. It's good because we are all fools in Nigeria. Let us remain in agony the present administration has brought to us. Let nobody pretend to be a supporter of Obi. In fact, Nigeria should go ahead and vote in Tinubu again, but no idiots should complain further afterwards, period. After Dochiko says, Yorubas and Fulanis are darkness holding Nigeria hostage. Let's for Nigerians to fight for liberation or perish. As George says, leave PA alone and face your problem. Okay, Omubo says, Obi won the 2023 presidential election. Everybody knows that one. Baba Oli says, now those gaps are almost closed. Obi's kinsmen are highly supporting him. Unlike 2023, Obi is the reigning candidate in the North. Tell me why he will not win again. Of course he's going to win. That's why their body know the ground now. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.